Hi everyone, thanks for checking out my video on the new AEG 9000 series washing machine. I thought I'd give you a quick tour. I've pulled the washing machine out of the utility room just to make sure that you guys can see it because it's a bit dark in my utility room. So as you can see on this video, as long as I don't zoom in too much, you can see it's a very clean looking washing machine, very modern, etc. We've got on the front here a nice chrome finish drawer. I've left some of the accessories which I'll go through in a minute on the top. Nice chrome finish drawer, a nice LED display on the front that's in a bright red, does look very modern that way, and a number of settings on there which are easily displayed. A big hooked front door, pop that open, we can have a look inside. You can see that the drum inside itself is all perforated all the way around. I mean, that's a lot more than I am used to on my old washing machine, but I couldn't tell you whether that's good or bad. On the front there we've got a few labels saying it's A+++, 9 kilo maximum load. The My AEG app, as far as I can see on there, I've had a look round, that basically gives you some instructions on washing conditions for certain clothing, etc. If you have dirty baby clothes or stuff like that, it'll tell you how to wash those the best way possible. And then if you go online, you can register to have your 5 years free guarantee on there. So let's go through. I've already turned this on, but the on-off button is an actual button, and it's the only one on there. So you have to press and hold it a little bit, and it comes on and off. It's quite a stiff button, but that's fine. We've then got a dial on the side here, which runs through all of the different preset programs, like cotton, synthetic, colour pro. I won't name them all, but you'll notice here we've got a steam option. We've got on, which is self-explanatory, the steam. The Occo power option. Now that's a pre-mixing of the detergents. And then something like an outdoor option that seems to evacuate all of the dirty water quicker straight out of the machine, so it doesn't clog anything up. The other buttons that we've got on here are an eco mode at the top here, so that's a bit self-explanatory as well. So you press that, it turns up the amount of time it takes so that it uses less electricity and less water. Simple as. Time save to do a quicker wash, and then you have the options on here which you can press to be able to go through to do rinse only, spin only, drain only. So you can see there as I go through them. You can see on the side here on the numbers that it's reducing or adding on additional information. So when everything's off, they're all on there. Rinse only, you can see. Spin only, and drain only. There we go. Those are the options. So you can add on extra rinse as well with this button. Stains pre-wash, so those, just to get those awkward stains out. Your spin speed and your temperature speed. We've then got, if you double press these at the same time, we've got your soft plus setting. And then if you double press these two at the same time, that puts on the child lock. Carry on down to the plus steam button to steam everything out on your clothing, and the delayed start. I always love the delayed starts. So these just set off. If, like me, if you've got solar panels on the roof, these are absolutely fantastic because you can set it so that on an evening, so that once the light comes back round and starts charging up your solar panels, you can use your own charge rather than drawing from the grid. There we go, we'll go all the way round until we get to there. 0, straight back to the beginning. That's a generalised overview of the commands. We'll then go into the drawer. So you can see here, a little bit stiff. I'm wondering whether that's going to wear down the more I use it, but you can see it's up. There we go. Done that enough times for you. Then we've got a compartment on the inside here, very funky, for water softening. So you add your salt into here, and it softens the water before it actually hits the clothing itself. So remember to keep that topped up. You've got your detergent in there. If you decide to use liquid detergents, there's an extra basket, which I'll show you in a moment. And then here you can put your softener as well. Everything goes straight into there, closes up. I have noticed on the front here, difficult to show it with the video, but when you put your fingers on, like most chrome around the kitchen and utility room, it tends to take a little bit of a mark from your fingers. But I can't see that being too much of an issue for this item in particular. So it comes delivered with a few accessories. You obviously get your water pipe. I've used an old one to be able to plug mine in. You get your full manual with it, for obvious reasons. This is the additional tray to use your liquid detergent inside the drawer. And then it comes with, well, mine actually came with a free sample of Ariel and a few bungs to be able to cover up the transport locks which are on the back of the washing machine. Please remember to remove those before you actually use it. And then last but not least, these little skirts, which I haven't fitted yet on mine. I'm going to before I push it back in. These little skirts go on the underneath of the washing machine, so all the way down here, and they go underneath this bit. So you tip the washing machine over, stick them all the way around, and what they do is they'll reduce the amount of noise that it makes while it's running. That way you can run it overnight and it's not going to wake anybody up in the family. So there you go, there's a generalised overview. All in all, very happy with the washing machine. I think it looks like a very long lasting one. Thank you for watching.